Yerp, 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 yerp.
Personally, what?
What are we doing?
More Kirby.
Personally, what?
Oh, more Kirby? I love Kirby. Personally, right? I had a little brain fart and I forgot what I was talking about. I think it was something about you being tired, but personally, I would never get tired. Because I inject cocaine and coffee into my veins every 5 seconds.
Your dick.
I'm a dick?
Yeah, you also inject it into your dick, straight into the
Oh yeah, straight into my urethra hole. That's what everyone knows. Like, you ask any doctor you know, they tell you that's where the most effective spot to inject cocaine into.
and your glands. Also your
Oh
glands.
yeah, wait, actually, is it possible to even inject cocaine? Is that like a real thing? I thought it was like a powder.
I know that you could
And
inject
you-
laxative anywhere, but like I'm not so sure about cocaine.
Oh my god,
Anything
I
is possible if you.
I searched up, can you inject cocaine? And the first response I got off Google was a drugs and alcohol helpline.
It's just
Well,
Why is that funny?
curiosity,
I think
you know that?
Yeah, I was literally just like, I wasn't planning on doing it.
This maybe
Well-
needs to be like put in court.
Yeah, please don't put this in court. Okay, so yes, it is impossible.
That's hold on. That's my hold on. I just want to say it's my dream to have Upchucks. Like Upchucks have to be played into a courtroom, just like completely waste everybody's time, make them watch Upchucks. Like, could you
Oh my
imagine?
god, I love that.
Real cases, real people. This is Judge Judy.
If you are a
Dennis
loved
loves-
one with a cocaine addiction or using cocaine recreationally and want to stop, it's time to seek professional help. Yeah, right. Like, honestly, if someone told me to stop, I literally just double my dosage. And if they told me to stop then, I'd quadruple it. I'd double it again. I'd keep going till there was more cocaine in my body than actual blood.
You showed them.
Yeah, I'm gonna show up all the people who tell me I can't do things. Okay, wait. So it's telling. Okay, one source told me it's safer to inject cocaine, and another one told me it's more dangerous. Which one do I believe?
Show her one.
I guess there's only one method to really test it out. Edwards, you snort cocaine, I'll shoot it, and whoever dies first, at least we'll know which one's the more deadly one.
Alright, I fell asleep for a second.
It's okay. It's okay. You heard me. You understood. Dennis, stream your screen. I want to see Kirby all over it.
Wait, have I not been doing that?
Nope.
Yeah.
We've just been here yapping to ourselves.
Yap, goes Dennis.
Yep, go Dennis. Here we go. Kirby with his little furry friends going on a little furry adventure down the Furryville. Oh, Kirby just shot out a star. Oh, and oh my god, the fish just got spanked. That's oh my god, what? You got plunger mouth?
I'm not even recording yet. Hold on.
It's like a fish that's able to just like extend his foreskin.
Oh, shh.
Oh well, at least you're recording now. Quickly, hop on our furry little gerbil friend, then we'll go on an adventure. Did these animals ever show up in any other like Kirby game, or was this
Yeah, they
just like
do.
the last time they ever
They show
saw?
up in Star
So-
Allies.
They show up, okay, so like in the context that they do now, they showed up, the hamster, the fish, and the owl showed up in the previous game, Dreamland 2, which is probably my least favorite Kirby game, but...
He asked if they show up. He didn't really ask for you to give him details, though.
And
Yeah,
no,
I just
but
wanna
like
know,
after
did
this, but like this is the last game where it's like in their like original intention that they show up as like Yoshi type characters.
Well, after this game, they just like fucking threw the animals into the bin and only took them out to do cameos.
They stopped using them for a while, but on like Star Allies, which is like a game where you can like play as like basically every other Kirby character. Like they included them in that as like some bit like they're combined together, the original three. And then like the cat, the little
Combined like a
bird, and the
Megazord?
octopus. What?
What, did they combine like a Megazord?
No, it's like on sea you play as Kine, on air you play as whatchamacall.
I don't want to
play
say
as
anything, guys. I'm
Rick.
so sorry, but
I
like,
don't
just,
know.
can we look at the
These
animation when
guys-
Kirby's standing still? Wait, stand still for a second. Just what is this? What does the animation remind you of?
Huh?
What does it remind you of?
I don't want to say. I want to make sure I'm not the only one here. Right? There's just stop and stand still for a second. I think we need to inspect this. Never mind. We're gonna cause a little bit of destruction. Rolling on the it's the cat. It's kneading him. Oh. I thought he was like humping him gently, like just gently caressing Kirby while just grinding up against him.
Really? You, Super Hider, thought that?
No, yeah, it's not my fault. I didn't intend to see it that way. I just thought like that was the way it was. Oh, we're gonna have an Indiana Jones section.
What's a cartoon that you wish would like be relevant to get like SpongeBob or something?
No, SpongeBob's so relevant.
Something.
That show is never.
I don't know,
it's gonna be
man.
like a
Probably
normal.
like breadwinners. Out of any cartoon, breadwinners.
Oh, was that the one where like the whole goal was to like have the ducks just like deliver bread?
Yes, breadwinners.
Yo, wait, is that a Kirby lookalike? Is that like the Kirby mimic?
Is he gonna die?
No, I think he made it out. Like, what was
Yeah, I
that?
think
Or
he
is it-
did.
what was the point of that? That it was just like a skin suit version of Kirby who looked a little bit off. It reminds me of those you know those horror movies where you would have like a skinwalker, like an exact replica. And that's what it's gonna remind me of. That's a little bit scary because that Kirby looked
sounds-
a little bit strange.
That sounds like a whole load of nonsense to me.
No, it's not. You gotta admit, that looked like Kirby. You know something cool that I figured out earlier today? It's gonna blow your mind.
Yeah.
Like this is genuinely gonna make you just like rethink everything. So, you know, like your in-head speaking voice, you know, when you're thinking and you have like that voice in your head when you're like reading out words or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't change the volume of that. Like,
I'm
in that
sorry?
try shouting in your like inside brain voice, and also try whispering. It's the exact same volume. Your thinking
No,
voice
I
is
could easily
same
do
volume.
it.
No, you can't.
I just did it.
No, you can't. It's physically fucking impossible. No, Dennis, you agree with me, right?
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe? Okay, think about the word pineapple, right? Now scream pineapple, and now whisper pineapple. It's all the same.
Nope, I just easily did that. I screamed it, whispered it, and said it normally.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, because what do you mean? Are you like a mutant? Or is this like your X-Men ability to be able to change the volume of your inner voice? Because
I heard some people can't even-
99.999%
I
of
heard,
people aren't
I
able to
heard
do
some
that.
people can't even fucking imagine an image in their head through sheer force of will. So, I mean, if that's possible, and I can, which is something very normal for me to do, I can imagine this too, even though somebody can't.
No, but it's
Where are
physically
the
impossible to have your
flowers?
inside speaking voice be able to like go above a volume because you're only able to think at a certain volume. You can't think louder.
Oh, you mean like literally hurt myself with my imagination?
I hurt myself with my imagination sometimes.
Yeah,
I
but
can
like
make it I can make it whisper.
yeah,
I
but
can
still
make it
the same
shout, but the
volume. You
shout
can
is like,
change the
yeah,
tones of your
yeah,
thinking,
I
but you
can't-
can't change the general
Yeah.
volume.
I can't. No, you're right. I can't ear myself. I only hear it compressed, like in the movie, like at a comfortable volume, but it's a screaming sound of me screaming.
No, it's not. That's not possible. You can make yourself shout in your head, but you can't, fucking
Okay.
actually
Okay.
shout.
Imagine.
Then just go to the
Can you
avoid.
imagine somebody like your mom yelling at you? Can you literally just imagine that in your head?
I can imagine it, but the volume
Yeah.
of her voice, right, is just the same volume as it would like normally be me thinking.
That's
Like, when
what I
read a
said.
line
I
from a
said I
book.
can imagine. I can imagine my inner voice screaming, but I can't imagine it ear raping me.
Yeah, so I'm right.
You know, usually Q
Yeah,
is
I don't know why you
purple.
said. I don't know why you said no. You literally can't do that because.
But I thought you were trying to like, I thought you were trying to say that like.
No, just
you
a
could.
second ago, what I said, you completely agree with, but for some reason you thought I meant something else. Oh,
Yeah,
whatever.
because you weren't clear about it. You know what? I'm
I
right.
thought it was
you're
pretty
wrong,
clear.
everyone-
Where
I was-
are the
comments.
flowers? Oh wait, are they here?
Dennis, did you see the Queen? I brought you the Queen, and you
What
never
you
said
said?
anything.
What queen?
Queen of England.
Well, we're talking about Tinkerbell, and you said you need to see the Queen, and you asked me to bring her to you.
Yeah, Dennis, did you see the Queen?
What did you think of the Queen?
100% Dennis.
Nothing special, if I
Doctor.
recall.
It's a bit anticlimactic.
No, I was expecting like a big.
I will
like,
say I'm on Wano in One Piece, and like Queen is probably like the blackest white guy I've ever seen.
Zoom, 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 zoomy, zoomy, zoom.
I like Queen. I hope he comes back.
Oh no, he's dead. We're never seeing him again.
No, he's like an Impel Down. He's gonna like break out of there with like Bon Clay and
He's not
Doflamingo.
breaking out. No one's breaking out of Impel Down again.
Yes, they
Well,
are. Bon Clay's still
No,
there.
they're not. Yeah, Bon Clay can stay there for as long as no one cares about Bon Clay.
What are you talking
Brother.
about? I love Bon Clay.
Yeah, you're the only one who likes Bon Clay.
I don't
You're
even know who
fucking
that
joking.
is.
Bod Clay is a beloved character. Bod Clay is like this like gay trans ballerina who he appears in Saga 2, which is like the Alabasta one with Crocodile, where
And
they're
he
trying to save a nation, and he's like one of the top soldiers, but he ends up becoming friends with Luffy. So he like fights Sanji in the climax of the arc, but then he ultimately just becomes their friend, and then like he
Yeah, and he
sacrifices
becomes
himself.
them. Basically, whenever he touches someone, he turns into them.
He has like he could like basically like mimic people's appearance.
He's basically just a skinwalker.
He is.
Cool.
But
Yep.
yeah, so he's like a skinwalker. But his main thing is that he's a really good friend, so he like sacrifices himself so that Luffy
Yeah,
could
that's a special
say
power. He's just a really good friend. That's his superpower.
He is,
That's his one piece fruit. He's got the friend no me. He's just able to become a really good friend.
But no, I really hope
He's
that
gonna be
Bob
there with you every step of the way. He's such a
He's
good
just
buddy.
always there. He's just there whenever you've after had like a long day at work. He's there with like a nice like bowl
If
of
you need someone to talk,
bowl of
he's
soup.
there.
Yeah, he's there for you
he
whenever you need it.
is.
And then he turns into your mother and taunts you.
And then he
And
touches your favorite
reminds-
flashlight and turns into it.
No,
How's
but he
everything?
shows up, and then, like, later on, he appears in the Prison Break arc, because, like, he got sent to, like, the prison with, everyone else, and then, like, his whole thing is that, like, at the end of the arc, he, like, sacrifices himself so that Luffy could go to the war and save his brother, and, like, he's really based. I'd love to see Bon play again. Like, you need to watch One Piece, Ed. This is a really good show.
Fuckhead. He's never gonna be relevant ever again. He's only ever gonna show up to the post-credit scene. And he's gonna be like, I knew you could become the Pirate King Luffy.
What are you talking about? Of course Bon play is gonna be relevant.
No, he's not gonna be relevant. He's never coming back to relevancy. Impel Down was his last hurrah.
Don't
He's
feed
gonna
the troll, Dennis. He's just lying. He's just lying.
He's
about-
gonna
I'm not
show
even
up to
lying.
help Luffy
Genuinely,
in the
he's never
final
showing up
war.
again.
He's
Dennis,
like a
if he
part of the
shows up again, I
revolutionary.
will literally take off my wig and I'll give it to you.
You have a wig?
Yeah, dude. I told you about
Don't
this.
you remember? I exposed him for being bald.
It wasn't even exposed, guys. I would have told you about it if you asked. It's not like being bald is a
Okay,
fucking
fine.
hate crime.
My
for being
bad.
bald, guys.
My bad.
Yeah, I guess you hate me now that you figured out I'm bald. It's like being bald is some sort of disease. It's
I
like,
remember why I brought up the Tinkerbell thing, because that went nowhere. But I saw this video of this guy. It's called I Watch the Tinkerbell Movies, and it's like a 30-year-old guy, and I click on it, and he's Irish, and he's watching the movies and commenting
Super
on
hider.
them. And
Super
I
hider.
wish.
You're 30?
guilty.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But the
should've-
funny thing is, as he's watching the movie, at some point, when he gets to like the main conflict of the first movie, he's just saying, "How do you do an Irish accent?" Oh, okay, look.
Wait, what type of Irish is he? Is like a Dublin Irish? Is he like more like country Irish? Like where are we talking?
He sounds like Chris O'Neill doing a stereotypical Irish accent. So I don't
Lasher, he
know.
sounds like this, no pal. Lasher, you know yourself. So I'm there watching the Tinkerbell movie, and I'm like feeling myself, this is a good bit of crack, isn't it now, lads? I fucking love the part with the little fairy come there down, Tinkerbell fella. Or whatever her name
Okay,
fucking
and then
name
he
was.
gets really fucking pissed. He's like, "Man, fuck Tinkerbell. She's a
And
fucking."
fuck this
she's a
Tinkerbell
fucking
fucking
idiot.
fella, he's
Why is
out
she
here
such a
fucking talking to
bitch?
my wife. He's such a
Why is
fucking
she such a
bitch.
bitch? And he starts cussing her out, and like he's wet in the face. He starts sweating.
Yeah, his
And I
face
love-
looks like it's about to fucking bulge up its socket. He's just going
He's
so angry.
fucking pissed with Tinkerbell. He's like, she's such a bitch. She doesn't care about her friends. Her friends are sad, and she's such a drama queen. But then
She's
when
fucking acting like she's all this tough shit.
and
No,
I,
that's
and I was
fucking-
like,
that's
he's
Chaucer now,
What
that's
lads.
everybody
crazy.
needs
He's
to
like 30
understand
years old.
is that Upchucks is literally just a mechanism so that you're basically doing a puppet show to me. This is like hilarious.
But then for some reason, I'm like, this guy kind of sucks. But then out of nowhere, he's like, oh, because a guy like Tinkerbell is sad or something. There's a plot thing. He's like, oh, is she sad that her because her boyfriend doesn't talk to her anymore, or girlfriend? And then he goes out of nowhere, or girlfriend, right? She could be a lesbian. I'm like, man, this guy is based. Never mind. I need to keep watching. He's actually kind of cool.
See, there's
So
a lot- I'm just gonna search up. Yeah, grown man watches every Tinkerbell movie for the first time.
yep, that's the one I saw, and I didn't finish the video, but I want to keep because he's like insane. I
You
love
want to
him.
be a grown man who watches Tinkerbell too.
I mean, I already am. I recently watched all the movies. I went on a nostalgia binge.
And come on, man.
I like
Sure,
that. I like that
fucking-
I like that it's a Disney movie with jobs. I like the concept. There's always about some bullcrap cars. Right? Oh, what if cars were
For the first time, you know,
people?
Sure,
What if toys were alive? It's like I don't give a shit. Give me some fairies with jobs.
yeah. Give me the fairies going
Are
through
you
like
trying
the
to call
big,
the Tinkerbell movies
inflation
like
arc.
more interesting than Toy Story? What the fuck is wrong with you?
No,
Toy Story's
what we should
boring as
really be
fuck.
questioning. No, we
Toy
should
Story
100% be
2 is one
questioning,
of the best movies ever made.
how does the
Nor-
Tinkerbell economy work though? Like honestly, you got to be thinking about it during the great job dissipation of 2006. Like no fairy had a job back then because everyone stopped believing in the tooth fairy, so a bunch of fairies were out of the business. And that's
Oh, and
why
then
you
when
see a
COVID
lot of them
happened,
living in
that
like
was
in
pretty bad.
trees. They used to live in fucking mansions, but now all they do is like live in low cracks in trees because you know they just can't afford a job anymore.
And there was also COVID.
Yeah, there was COVID. That was during 2020 though. That caused another recession for the fairy population, but to be fair,
That's
they
what made it
kind of deserved
interesting.
it.
You're like thinking about how the world works, and also just
I-
there's something cooler than like a Disney fairy doing a W2. That's just like a cool visual. That's what I want to see.
You know what? I'm
And I'm
surprised.
starting
I
to
wonder, I wonder
really,
when
really
the
not
Tinkerbell
like
fairies-
you.
Yeah, you can. No, like you gotta understand, Dennis. You know, once the job field gets bad, really bad in the Tinkerbell Land whole cinematic world,
Neverland.
they're gonna start doing in
Hollow.
Neverland. They're gonna start an OnlyFans or an Only Fairies.
Uh huh.
They're gonna
Uh-huh.
they're gonna start it up
Where's
because
the
like it's the only way they're
so
gonna
the-
be able to get jobs. It's the only way they're gonna be able to like get money these days. They're gonna have to swap the online work.
the
working away
fairies
from
are
home.
responsible for natural phenomena.
I
so
still
there
can't
is
believe that
canonically
that
a-
like
There
that
is
the really
canonically a boner fairy and a first orgasm fairy and a wet dream fairy.
Yeah, they're all real, and I would know because I keep tabs on all of them. I'm actually their manager. I've been managing them for a while now. You know how like every big e-girl and VTuber has a managing section? That's literally me. I'm the manager in charge of it all.
that
so you're like
why?
Peter Pan, basically.
What was I gonna
Yeah,
say? I
basically,
can't.
I'm just in
Okay,
charge of them.
yeah, interrupt me, owner of the channel. How disrespectful! Wow.
Dennis, shut up and keep counting.
Well, to me, it sounded like every time somebody's speaking, you're trying to interrupt. I think it's because of the lag or something.
You just gotta
I
sound
will-
confident.
I will say I was really upset to find out that Twink Fairy died during COVID.
Sure. I'm honestly so
I'm sorry.
weird. I'm kind of happy about
I
that.
laughed. I'm sorry. That wasn't
The-
appropriate.
To be fair, the Twink Fairy hasn't really been doing much in the Big 25 ever since COVID. You know, the Twink Fairy really fell off. They were more of like a 2018 to 2020 kind of hype train thing. It was only it was gonna be a quick fad. No one really cared about the Twink Fairy that much because you know what came out after the Twink Fairy?
The bear fairy.
Oh yeah, that's where like the whole
Yeah,
argument.
the
between,
Bear
like,
Fairy
whether
died
she's a man or
too.
a
He
bear.
wasn't like he had his own little. I hate to say it, but like a few months later, he got like it was like a police brutality case where he just like there's some cop. He had his like knee on the neck. I'm pretty sure like the Bear Fairy said something along the likes of he couldn't breathe.
I'm sorry.
This happened 3 months after COVID.
I'm pretty sure afterwards the FLM movement started. Fairy Lives Matter.
Yeah.
It was actually I was
There
there
were,
for
like-
it. You know, I
There
was
were
on
like
the streets parading.
protests, riots. It's horrible.
Oh, you should have seen it. Also, did you guys hear only recently the Jeffrey Epstein fairy, you know, they finally got acquitted of all charges. Did you see it? Like they yeah, the Jeffrey Epstein fairy. Basically they ended up saying there was no list. The fairy intelligence agency, FIA, they ended up doing a full quote unquote search on the Jeffrey Epstein fairy files, and apparently there was none. We were all lied to. That he killed himself, and there was no actual client
could
list
I
for
could
the
totally
Fairy
believe
Epstein
that.
Island.
I could totally believe that the Jeffrey Epstein fairy isn't a pedophile.
What do you think? All the two fairies were hiding all the teeth they've stored over the years. They obviously stored it in the Jeffrey Epstein mansion. fairy mansion. Let me just put that in air quotes there.
This is
By the way,
terrible.
I laughed from shock when I learned that the twin fairy died from COVID. That was like I was shocked to find that out. It wasn't because I thought it was funny.
Okay, but why did you laugh about the police brutality of the bear fairy?
Well, she probably deserved it. I mean, like, you know.
Are you saying? Hold on, wait. Are you implying that George Floyd deserved it?
No,
No,
we're
I'm
talking
applying
about
the bear
George
fairy.
Ferryoid.
I'm not talking about George Floyd. I'm talking about the bear fairy.
Yeah, the bear
We
fairy.
shouldn't.
We all
We
know
shouldn't
it's
fucking
actually,
call them Twinks
George
and
Floyd.
Bears. You know, Bulk and Skull from Power Rangers. We should just call them like Bulks and Skulls.
Wait, are we implying that George Floyd was a twink? is that the secret memo where is that the agenda we're pushing right now?
Was he?
I can't twink. Me after the
Oh,
twink
that's
fairy
not
dies.
good. That's not good.
Yeah, it was a horrible time.
You're reaching so hard right now. Take a breather. Jesus Christ, take a breather. Take a moment to decompress.
I guess a lot of people would like to take a breather at that moment in time.
It's awful. Hold
Guys,
on, wait.
It's okay. It's highly fictional.
Yeah, nothing like that. If any similarity
it's
to
not real.
like
There's
real,
no bear fairy.
any similarity
It's not-
to like real world events is purely like coincidental.
Yeah, we put it in
We're
like the
talking
very
about the bear
start. Put in
fairy.
black bars. Yeah, the bear fairy and the twink fairy and the Jeffrey Epstein fairy. All fake. Nothing to do with like current
To the real
circumstances.
Jeffrey, by the way.
Yeah. The Jeffrey Epstein fairy was literally just Jeffrey Epstein. I can't lie with that one. No, that was as accurate as we're gonna get.
Okay,
What was
so
I
I
gonna
just
say?
had an idea. Go ahead.
I completely
it's too
forgot.
late.
I'm sorry.
I'm too busy
I
vibing
had
to
an
the music.
idea.
The music in this game is so good.
Oh yeah, no, this is like probably one of the best Kirby soundtracks. This is
So,
the
like-
most underrated Kirby game.
The Minions franchise is pretty fucked, right? It's
Yeah.
totally irrelevant. But I just came up with this genius idea to make it go viral. So here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna need to happen. They need to make Gru. They need to make Gru say the F slur, and they need to market it that way. They need to like go on social media and get a sock puppet and be like, "Oh my god, did you fucking watch the new Despicable Me
Made
movie?"
5
Gru-
trailer.
Yeah, Gru actually, they should make him say it in the trailer, right? It's like, I
Yep.
can't believe Gru said the F slur. Everybody's gonna go and see it. But then you bamboozle them because the movie's actually this very emotional story about Gru coming out as bisexual. And he has this monologue where he's like, and I always know that there will be people out there who still call me a fucking and I know I can't change that. And it needs to be like really respectful and like Moonlight, Brokeback Mountain, something.
Hold
of that
on, wait.
sort.
What was it? What was the problem again? Was like Gru getting a sex change? Is his little
You
Gru
completely-
becoming a
You
lady
completely
Gru?
missed the joke. It's okay. I'm not.
I
repeating it
wasn't
for the
paying
sake of the
attention. I'm sorry. I
No,
had
it's
a
fine.
joke, but I completely like forgot about it.
Oh, did you? Well, it's good that you reminded me because I'm gonna remember it for you. Dennis was gonna say
Something about the Epstein. No, but I'm also getting it confused with like my real Epstein commentary.